Charles Barkley was born and raised in Leeds, Alabama, 17 miles east of Birmingham. He was the first black baby born at a segregated, all-white hospital and among the first black students at his elementary school. His parents divorced when he was young, and his father abandoned the family. His mother remarried, and Barkley gained a half-brother, John Glenn. His stepfather later died in an accident when Barkley was 11. At Leeds High School, Barkley was initially a 5 feet 10 inches reserve player but grew to 6 feet 4 inches before his senior year, earning a varsity starting spot. He averaged 19.1 points and 17.9 rebounds, leading his team to the state semifinals. Despite his improvement, he received little college attention until a standout performance against Alabama's top recruit, Bobby Lee Hurt. Auburn University assistant coach Sonny Smith took notice, leading to Barkley's recruitment. Barkley played 3 seasons at Auburn, where he struggled with weight but dominated as a rebounder, leading the SEC each year. His size and agility earned him nicknames like the Round Mound of Rebound. Despite playing center at just 6 feet 4 inches, he became Auburn's all-time leader in field goal percentage, 62.6%, and was named SEC Player of the Year, 1984, and SEC Player of the Decade, 1980s. In 1984, he led Auburn to its first NCAA tournament, posting 23 points and 17 rebounds. Auburn retired his number 34 jersey in 2001. Barkley was invited to the 1984 U.S. Olympic team tryouts but was cut in the penultimate round. In 2010, he admitted to accepting money from agents while at Auburn, later repaying it after signing his first NBA contract. Charles Barkley declared for the 1984 NBA draft after 3 seasons at Auburn and was selected 5th overall by the Philadelphia 76ers, 2 spots after Michael Jordan. He joined a veteran team that had recently won the 1983 NBA championship, featuring stars like Julius Erving, Moses Malone, and Maurice Cheeks. Under Malone's mentorship, Barkley learned how to manage his weight and prepare for games. He credited Malone as the most influential player of his career, often calling him Dad. As a rookie, Barkley averaged 14.0 points and 8.6 rebounds, earning a spot on the NBA All-Rookie team. He helped the Sixers reach the Eastern Conference Finals, where they fell to the Boston Celtics. In the playoffs, he improved his performance, averaging 14.9 points and 11.1 rebounds per game. Barkley made significant strides in his second season, refining his game under Malone's guidance. He emerged as the team's top rebounder and second leading scorer, posting 20.0 points and 12.8 rebounds per game. The 76ers reached the playoffs, and Barkley excelled with 25.0 points on 57.8% shooting and 15.8 rebounds per game. Despite his efforts, Philadelphia lost to the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference semifinals. He was named to the All-NBA second team. Before the 1986-87 season, Moses Malone was traded, and Barkley became the Sixers' leader. He had a breakout year, leading the league in rebounding with 14.6 per game, including a league-best 5.7 offensive rebounds. He averaged 23.0 points on 59.4% shooting and earned his first All-Star selection and another All-NBA second-team honor. In the playoffs, he posted 24.6 points and 12.6 rebounds, but Philadelphia was eliminated in the first round by the Bucks. With Julius Erving retiring in 1987, Barkley took over as the Sixers' franchise player. He had a dominant 1988-89 season, averaging 28.3 points on 58.7% shooting and 11.9 rebounds per game. He was named to his second All-Star game and earned his first All-NBA first-team selection. Despite his individual success, Philadelphia failed to make the playoffs for the first time since 1975. Barkley remained a dominant force the following season, averaging 25.8 points on 57.9% shooting and 12.5 rebounds per game. He made his third straight All-Star appearance and was again named to the All-NBA first team. However, the Sixers were swept by the New York Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. During the 1989-90 season, Barkley finished second in MVP voting, despite receiving more first-place votes than Magic Johnson, who won the award. He was named Player of the Year by the Sporting News and Basketball Weekly. Barkley averaged 25.2 points, 11.5 rebounds, and shot a career-high 60% from the field. He led the Sixers to a 53-win season, but they lost to the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Barkley averaged 24.7 points and 15.5 rebounds in the series. The next season, he continued his dominance, averaging 27.6 points on 57% shooting and 10.1 rebounds. He made his fifth straight All-Star appearance and was named the game's MVP after recording 17 points and 22 rebounds in the Eastern Conference's 116-114 victory. He earned his fourth consecutive All-NBA first-team selection. Once again, the Sixers were eliminated by Jordan's Bulls in the playoffs, despite Barkley averaging 24.9 points and 10.5 rebounds. The 1991-92 season marked Barkley's last year in Philadelphia. He wore number 32 instead of his usual 34 to honor Magic Johnson, who had announced he was HIV positive. Although the Sixers had retired the number for Billy Cunningham, they unretired it with Cunningham's approval. Barkley apologized for previously making light of Johnson's condition and dismissed fears that players could contract HIV through contact on the court. That season, Barkley averaged 23.1 points on 55.2% shooting and 11.1 rebounds. He earned his sixth straight All-Star appearance and was named to the All-NBA second team. By the end of his tenure with the 76ers, he ranked fourth in franchise history in total points, 14,184, third in scoring average, 23.3 ppg, third in rebounds, 7,079, and second in field goal percentage, 57.6%. Despite leading Philadelphia in rebounding for 7 straight seasons and in scoring for 6, the Sixers struggled, finishing with a 35-47 record and missing the playoffs. Barkley reportedly requested a trade, though he later denied demanding one outright, stating that he was simply unhappy and wanted out. The 76ers initially traded him to the Lakers before rescinding the deal. On July 17, 1992, he was officially sent to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Jeff Hornacek, Tim Perry, and Andrew Lang. During his 8 seasons in Philadelphia, Barkley became a household name. He was one of the few NBA players to have an action figure in Kenner's starting lineup toy series and had his own Nike shoe line. His aggressive playstyle led to on-court altercations, most notably a 1990 fight with Pistons center Bill Laimbeer that resulted in a then-record $162,500 fine. One of the most infamous moments of his career occurred on March 26, 1991, during a game against the New Jersey Nets. Frustrated by a fan's racial taunts, Barkley attempted to spit on the heckler but inadvertently hit a young girl instead. The incident made national headlines, and Barkley was heavily criticized. The NBA suspended him for 1 game and fined him $10,000. He later apologized and formed a friendship with the girl and her family, even providing them with tickets to future games. Looking back on his career, Barkley later said, "I was fairly controversial, I guess, but I regret only one thing, the spitting incident. It taught me a valuable lesson. I was getting too intense, wanting to win at all costs. Instead of respecting the game, I was just obsessed with winning." Charles Barkley's move to the Phoenix Suns in the 1992-93 season proved highly successful. In his first game, he nearly secured a triple-double with 37 points, 21 rebounds, and 8 assists in a win over the Clippers. Averaging 25.6 points, 12.2 rebounds, and a career-high 5.1 assists per game, he led the Suns to an NBA-best 62-20 record. Barkley earned the League MVP award, played in his 7th straight All-Star game, and guided Phoenix to their first NBA Finals appearance since 1976. Despite his belief that it was destiny for the Suns to win, they fell to the Chicago Bulls in 6 games. Barkley delivered an impressive finals performance, averaging 27.3 points, 13.0 rebounds, and 5.5 assists, including a triple-double in Game 4. The following season, injuries began taking a toll, and Barkley considered retirement. Despite battling back pain, he averaged 21.6 points and 11.2 rebounds, earning another All-NBA selection. Phoenix reached the Western Conference semifinals but lost to the eventual champion Houston Rockets. In a first-round game against Golden State, Barkley scored 56 points, the 3rd highest total in playoff history at the time. He returned for another season, despite injuries, leading Phoenix to a 59-23 record. However, the Suns once again lost to the Rockets in the playoffs after blowing a 3-1 series lead. In his final season with Phoenix, 1995-96, Barkley led the team in scoring, rebounding, and steals, averaging 23.3 points and 11.6 rebounds per game. He became just the 10th player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points and 10,000 rebounds. However, after a disappointing first-round playoff loss to San Antonio, he was traded to the Houston Rockets in exchange for multiple players. Joining the Rockets in 1996-97, Barkley teamed up with Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler in pursuit of an NBA championship. He was suspended for the season opener after an altercation with Charles Barkley but rebounded with a career-high 33 rebound performance in his first game with Houston. Though plagued by injuries, he averaged 19.2 points and 13.5 rebounds, helping the Rockets reach the Western Conference Finals before falling to Utah. The 1997-98 season was another injury-ridden year, with Barkley averaging 15.2 points and 11.7 rebounds per game. The Rockets finished 41-41 and were eliminated in the first round. In the lockout-shortened 1998-99 season, he managed 16.1 points and 12.3 rebounds per game, becoming only the second player after Wilt Chamberlain to record 23,000 points, 12,000 rebounds, and 4,000 assists. Houston lost to the Lakers in the first round, marking Barkley's final postseason appearance. Barkley's 1999-2000 season was cut short when he ruptured his quadriceps tendon in December. Not wanting to end his career being carried off the court, he returned for one last game on April 19, 2000, against the Vancouver Grizzlies. Scoring a final basket on an offensive rebound, he walked off to a standing ovation, officially retiring after 16 seasons. Reflecting on his career, he stated, "I did it for me. I couldn't get over the mental block of being carried off the court." His legacy as a Hall of Famer was cemented, leaving behind an unforgettable career. A DNA test revealed on Lopez Tonight by George Lopez showed that Charles Barkley is 75% African, 14% Native American, and 11% European. Barkley met Maureen Blumhardt in the late 1980s while playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, and the couple married in 1989. They reside in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Maureen is an honorary member of the Fresh Start Women's Foundation. Their daughter, Christiana, was born in 1989 and was named after Christiana Mall in Delaware. She is now married with 2 children. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the legendary career and life of Charles Barkley. From his dominance on the court to his larger-than-life personality off it, Barkley has left an unforgettable mark on basketball and pop culture. Whether it was his MVP season, his relentless pursuit of a championship, or his unfiltered takes as a broadcaster, one thing has always been clear: there will never be another Charles Barkley. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more sports stories. Until next time, stay legendary.